About 6 championships won in the 1990s. They're hoping maybe today is the first step towards another championship run.
And he might be the most improved player as well. It started in the FIBA World Championships in the summer. He knew he had to be more vocal. His game's improved in every area. I've never seen a point guard in the history of the league with the ability to finish like Derrick Rose. He can get to anywhere he wants to on the floor. He talked about the improvement jump shooting. Nobody finishes better than Derrick Rose. And just a year ago, you talk about great point guards in the league. Was it Nash? Was it Williams? Was it Paul? Well, there's no question now. It's Derrick Rose, the only player in the NBA to rank in the top 10 in both scoring and assists. Derrick Rose, he's been sensational, and he's been the reason why the Chicago Bulls are the #1 seed overall in the NBA.
Who took over a lot of minutes for Tyler Hansbrough.
Got his hands full with Carlos Boozer today. They've got their hands full with Derrick Rose.
For the rest of the ball club.
You've really got 2 guys in the starting 5, Noah and Bogans, who don't really need the ball, allowing that guy to do that season, as did a number of the young players under Frank Vogel. Collison slips inside. What a recovery by Rose.
What a recovery.
Spins inside. Hello.
Collison beats him. Derrick Rose doesn't give up on the play. Gets up and gets it just before it hits the glass. It's legitimate. And on the other end, how about the spin? Which way did he go, said Tyler Hansbrough. And the great finish with the English. Whew. To the right. And here is him just finishing with the left hand here. Collison goes to the rim. No, says Derrick Rose. And the beautiful spin. We got ourselves a little point guard shootout going on here in Chicago.
Best efforts and already some ooh and ah kind of plays from Derrick Rose.
Well, the inexperience factor, phooey. This guy's come out, the runner to start it, the ability to get to the lane. How about the defense? Collison beats him, he doesn't give up on the play, and the beautiful spin move, another easy basket in the paint for him. Oh, how about this? One of 2 players to finish the season with 2,000 points and 600 assists. The other guy, Oscar Robertson, he was pretty good.
Not too. Rose, high off the glass and
that's
good.
Too easy. Dan, that's just too easy.
Ranger runs into Thomas, forces a turnover.
Forget How about the extra gear?
Yeah.
Just eat it.
Eat it.
Eat it.
Rose left
no,
hand, yes.
Oh my goodness. Gonna get drafted, Dan.
What he had
a heck of a year.
Unbelievable year.
Oh, there's a jumper.
Derrick Rose, 24.
Good shots.
Nearly stolen. Now Rose does have it. Another block by Rose. And a shot clock violation.
And here comes the crowd. They've been silent all afternoon. A great defensive possession there by Derrick Rose and the Bulls.
Off the rim, loose ball to Chicago.
And one of the easier opportunities he's had, he's not able to get it. What a break!
Derrick Rose finds Joakim Noah with a bullet of a pass. Noah finishes, draws the foul. The building is alive. The Bulls are within 4, 2:27 to go. Rose.
Oh, no! How does he do it, Dan? Oh, my goodness.
He makes moves that you have to see them in slow motion to really end.
Because he is an unstoppable force of getting into the paint.
35 for Rose. Rose again, spinning, floater, yes! The Chicago Bulls have not led for a single second in this game. Korver! took more than 47 minutes.
Thank you, Derek. Can you just take us through what you were looking for as their defense was set against you in that final minute and you continued to attack?
They were fouling me hard. I'm going to just keep going no matter what. And my teammates told me to keep driving. It was going to open everything up. And that last drive, Kyle Korver was open, and he's a knockdown shooter.
Explain to me why it took this Chicago defense so long to get going.
I really don't know. We came out sluggish. They got the lead, then we couldn't get it back to the end of the game. But we're going to learn from this, watch film, come together, and just try to control the lead. Get them off for this battle.
Here is Rose inside. Changes hands. Can go either way with either hand. And Derrick Rose gives the Bulls the lead. Noah wanted the ball. He didn't get it early, so it remains in the perimeter. And here is Rose, and he's fouled. Point basket was what kept Indiana in the game. They shot 56% from three-point range in game one. Boozer down low converts. We're going to look at how Frank Vogel describes Derrick Rose. How about these credentials? Allen Iverson's speed. He has the vision of Jason Kidd. Shooting ability for a point guard of Chauncey Billups. And he says he has the athleticism of Michael Jordan. And this United Center crowd is dead silent at this point with under 7.5 to go in the first half. Here is Rose trying to get his team back in the game, and what better way?
What better way? Doing what he does best, coming off the pick and roll, taking a dribble, a hesitation. You don't know if he's going to shoot it or drive it all the way. But one way they're defending Derrick Rose is by going at him on the other end, trying to wear him down, show him different looks.
Here is Dang for three. He's got it by 4, nearly 5 to go. Here, spinning his way in is Rose, and he lays it in.
These guys are ready to play, and the big men of Indiana are showing up.
Here's Korver. That's a 2-point field goal, but Korver was 4 for 4 from 3 and hit the big 3 with 48 seconds to go in game one to give the Bulls their first lead of the game. Rose inside gets the foul. No basket after that.
Still with that situation, no Yao Ming, I'm surprised you can get rid of your one constant.
Rose tips the pass away and lays it in. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half, and the Bulls cut the deficit to 5. Nearly a minute to go in the first half. 5-point lead for the Pacers, who have led this entire second quarter. Here is Joakim Noah with a turnaround, and now it's down to 3. Bulls have scored 6 in a row, under a minute to go. Rose for 3, and still goes empty. And the offensive rebound, Rose.
Great MVP player, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James. Defenders are like deer in the headlights, scared to make a move. That hasn't been the way with Indiana. They at least have a blindfold and a cigarette and said, we're ready, do us whatever you want to do to us because we're playing hard tonight. I love seeing that intensity by point guards.
Bogans hitting the expected. Tom Thibodeau to say, we're not playing with energy. That's the last thing you thought the Bulls would not have in this game. Here's the turnover. 3-on-2. Brewer stuffs it through.
And they said, here's some energy for you. Let us get on this break. But you're exactly right. Who would have expected they not have energy after almost losing the first game on their home floor with expectations of winning a championship?
Here's a three-point attempt. No defense there. And he finally breaks the three-point drought.
Derrick Rose rewarded Kyle Korver late in the game, 38 seconds the other night. Kyle Korver returns the favor, comes off the screen for a 3. Players have to go up to him because he honor him. He gives it to Rose for the open 3. Great team.
Here's Rose working against Granger, fires it up, hits, basket, counts, and a foul.
Are you kidding me?
Closest thing to a smile we've seen on the face of Derrick Rose, I think, in this series.
Exactly. Probably closest we'll see all year, even when he gets that trophy. Crossover, goes inside. Hibbert's a 7-footer, you guys. Hibbert came over here. Here you go. He crosses over Granger, comes over. Hibbert comes for help. He gets the foul and one, and a deservedly chant from the hometown fans.
Rose pulls back, hits another. The ball leading by 2 as we approach 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Rose with the lay-in.
Are they going to let the scars of this loss hurt them in front of their home crowd? I don't think so. And I know the fans of Indiana will be ready.
That'll be it. Well, the Indiana Pacers did not win these 2 games, but they proved that their effort was no fluke.
That's right.
When they come home, trailing.
The Pacers in the playoffs for a 19th time. The Bulls in the NBA playoffs for a 30th time as Rose hits the 3. During the regular season, 86%. Indiana run. Rose, pull-up jump shot, challenged by George, but Rose gets his second field goal of the night. Chicago goes inside and scores. They're out double-teaming Rose again. Kurt Thomas in for the first time tonight.
If you're going to double team and he gets rid of him, you can't let him get it back.
Here's a three-point shot by Rose. Derrick Rose hits his second of the night. Run after the Pacers had taken the lead, and now a bad pass. Boozer made the steal. They tried to force it to Hansbrough. Korver's three, good.
Boy, they got to call on the foul line now. 11-13, Derrick Rose, which means if he gets the ball and you get an opportunity to get it out of his hands, the important thing is, but they're not ball handlers. Daniel's not a ball handler, neither is Korver, and obviously your two bigs aren't ball handlers.
And a big night at the free throw line for Derrick Rose. He is 13 of 15. It's down to 7 now.
See, they ran the screen and roll with Hibbert because they knew it was going to be difficult for him to guard. Oh, my goodness. Oh, when he hit his head after he made the shot, the Pacers going to take a timeout.
He got to the basket. Derrick Rose to give the Bulls a 2-point lead.
I mean, he made a tough basketball play. So Hibbert is there, and then George lets him get through. Granger doesn't get there in time, and you see he's able to get himself to the rim and still get it off the glass.
Stay away from whoever catches the ball. Why would you even be close as Granger tried to draw the foul, but nothing doing. And the Chicago Bulls have won the first 3 games in this playoff series as Chicago beats the Pacers 88-84. They've won by 5, they've won by 6, and now they've won by 4. And Derrick Rose delivers the game winner. A drive down the lane. He had 23 points tonight for the Bulls.
The Indiana Pacers held double-digit leads in Game 1 and 2 of their series with the Chicago Bulls. They led it by 5 in the fourth quarter in Game 3, but somehow, someway, Derrick Rose and company pulled a 3-0 lead over Danny Granger's crew as they get set for Game 4 at Conseco. First quarter, this is the good from Derrick Rose. He makes the layup on that play. There is the bad. Keep an eye on his left ankle. He rolls it on the play, limped off the court. Left the game, Larry Bird, thinking there may be an opportunity, but moments later, yeah, he's made of steel. Derrick Rose returning. He returned to action in the second quarter like that. Powering home the jam. Chicago staying tight, but you see the score. Indiana up in the game at this point by 6, 32-26. Later in the second, outside Darren Collison with the three-pointer. Didn't have a particularly good day shooting the ball, but Indiana with a lead. They're up by 14. Make it 16 in the first half off the Paul George jumper. 47-31 in the third quarter. Chicago on the run. That's no good because Roy Hibbert's back there blocking shots. He had 3 rejections on the day, and then Danny Granger just cruising through the Chicago defense. He had 24. Indiana up by 13 later in the third quarter. Derrick Rose hanging around. He misses, but there's Joakim Noah. Noah had a double-double on the day, 21 points and 14 boards. But the Pacers keep making shots. That's big Roy Hibbert knocking down a little set shot there. Then Danny Granger, he gets a little elevation. We'll give him a jump shot, 80-64. At that point, Pacers led it by as much as 18 in the fourth quarter. But once again, back come the Bulls. They cut the lead down to 14, less than 6 to go. They're down by 7, less than 2 to go. In fact, 120. Derrick Rose on the run, but he's blocked. Darren Collison gets up, gets the early block. Get it before it goes all the way to the top. He blocks it there. And it's Indiana with an advantage. They're up by 10, a minute 40 to left. Luol Deng, hoop and harm. That cuts the lead down to 7. 50 seconds left, same score inside Carlos Boozer. He gets goaltended on that shot. That cuts the lead down to 5, 46 seconds to go. The Pacers turning it over, and nobody beats Derrick Rose in a foot race. He gets the jam. It's all the way down to 3. The Pacers' nightmare is coming true one more time. Mike Dunleavy Jr. fouled on the floor on this play. He made 1 of 2 free throws, so it's 85-81. Joakim Noah, strong to the rack. Hoop and harm. He made the free throw as well. He cut the lead all the way down to 1, 85-84. Indy made 2 free throws, so it's 87-84. This for the tie. Carlos Boozer short on the three-pointer. The Pacers get the rebound. And finally, after holding so many leads in this series, get a victory at 3-1 in the series. Now the Pacers win it by 5, 89.
48-degree mild night in the Windy City. Did rain earlier. The usual sellout crowd, better than 22,000 at the United Center. As we get ready for Game 5 of this best-of-7 opening round series, the Indiana Pacers and the Chicago Bulls, with the Bulls up 3-1, trying to close it out, heading to the Eastern Conference semifinals. If they can do so, the Pacers looking to return home for a game number 6 on Thursday. The ball was deflected into the backcourt by the Pacers. Shot clock is down to 4. Rose fires for 3. Gathered in by Noah. So Noah finding Rose on the right baseline.
It's been one of the stories of this series for Chicago, the offensive rebound.
Here is Rose, saw the opening, takes all the way. Derrick Rose able to slip through. The Bulls with a 12-2 advantage, and the Pacers will talk it over. Solid season, average 20 points, 5 rebounds, shoots the 3 well, just under 40%. Here's Rose, he saw the opening. That's too easy. It counts, and the foul.
I mean, the Red Sea parts here. Watch the crossover on George, who was anticipating a pick, and then he's so fast that he beats all 3 Pacer defenders who try to rotate. And that's why he is who he is, that explosive combination of speed and strength. As Bogans knocks down another 3 from the corner.
Pacers appear to be in good shape, but potentially have 35 to 40 million in contracts. How about Rose? 9 points here at the start. Dang for 3. 12-point lead for Chicago. Rose pulls it up. Things getting physical. Granger lost it off his foot. His length has given some problems to Rose the last couple of games. Gibson. Taj Gibson with a wide open look.
So talking about the length of George, Frank Vogel made a defensive adjustment after the first couple games of the series, trying to put more length on Derrick as he comes up with a block.
Hansbrough, Granger up from Hansbrough strip. Rose on the run. Granger in pursuit, and Granger preventing the shot, but picks up his 3rd.
So it was something he really worked on all summer long, and it sure has paid off.
How about Bogans with his 3rd three-pointer? He is 3 for 3 from downtown. Gibson off a pick. Yes, Taj Gibson with his 2nd field goal. The Bulls now lead at 63-57. Rose hitting the 3. The Bulls are back up by 9. Hansbrough gets it down low. Hibbert. Oh! Rejected!
Watch Rose come from the weak side. Incredible. He's a point guard.
Rose played by George. See Hibbert switching off. Rose. Yes! He's hit consecutive 3s. Indiana will take a timeout.
Now this is why you take the risk. If you're Tom Thibodeau, he's the MVP of the league. You got to have him on the floor. The 3, the block shot, another 3 in Chicago. Back up by 12.
Bulls assistant head coach, Coach Ed Pinckney told me that it's actually his teammates who step in.
Dang with a Rose taken from Dang with a deep 3. Timeout taken by the Pacers. No technicals were called, just a jump ball. The officials did talk it over. Rose picked off and deflected back to Rose. Bogans for 3. Yes. The Bulls take the series in 5 and now await the winner of Atlanta and Orlando. Standing ovation from this crowd.